Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the voice of chaos, Logan Lee. I know you're used to Johnny Wood or even Shaw Newton, but tonight they aren't here. I'm instead joined by Tyler Moore.
What is going on, Logan and the rest of the BCF audience? I'm so excited to be here. I know some of you are used to Johnny being here, but from my understanding, he's kind of gone on like some sort of flower child bullshit spirit journey. I don't know, but I'm just filling in for him right now.
The flower spirit journey, right? Who knows? Maybe he's practicing for the security rules.
Maybe. Who's to say? But I'm excited to be here. We have a massive card waiting for you. Banger match after banger match. I can't wait to get into it.
Yes. Tonight, kicking off us, we have Gage Storm versus Jackson Bangle, I believe. I don't know, we're all not even know. Jackson Bangle was they almost similar.
From what I have seen from No Sanctions, it is kind of hard to tell them apart. But maybe that'll work for them.
Yeah. Gage Storm, obviously, is going to be fighting our Iron Crown champion, AJ Adams, at Trident for the Iron Crown championship.
That is a match that I am excited to see. I've always loved last man standing matches, and both of those competitors know how to put on a show.
They do. I mean, AJ Adams is learning how to fight against a very young age, and then Gage, who's come out right now, Gage grew up in the streets of Brooklyn.
Just looking at that hair, I can tell.
But yeah, coming out first, the Dawn of BCF, Gage Storm. Last week, he interfered in AJ Adams versus Jackson last year. When Jack was coming out, Gage jumped Jack, and the match was called off, but instead of just AJ and Gage leaving the couple ways, Gage wins the ring, and it went into the battle until the knockout. AJ would be the knockout.
And it's just wild that there are competitors who think that's appropriate. You'll have your opportunities. This isn't a world where the people who put in the work don't get the shot, but to jump someone before, in all honesty, having a golden opportunity to prove themselves because of what? You wanted to wear down your opponent later on, something along those lines. This just goes to show the type of person that Gage Storm is. He doesn't respect his fellow wrestlers.
I mean, he does what he has to do to win. I mean, if you think he doesn't respect anyone, the only group he respects are his family, his children, Ace, Tommy, Alexa, and his girlfriend, that he leaves.
That's all well and good and everything, but at the end of the day, if you don't have respect for your competitor, the question raises, do you have respect for the sport?
That is truly something to think about. As coming out next, I do believe it's Jackson Bangle. I'm correct. Jackson Bangle, a member of No Sanctions. And if Johnny Woods was here right now, he would be entirely on a whole steroid appeal, because he says every member of No Sanctions will look at her on steroids.
I mean, I can see where he's coming from, but to my understanding, we have a very strict policy about that in BCF. Am I right?
Yeah. Like, Shaw has told Johnny that, and yet Johnny still continues to say.
Honestly, at this point, it kind of seems like Johnny just might be a little bit jealous. Johnny, after you're done on your Flower Child trip, I'd be happy to give you some gym pointers.
As we saw last week, I believe it was No Sanctions versus Top Tier. Vince Diaz and Flex Daniels, where Top Tier would pick up the win. So could we see No Sanctions pick up a win the week after?
It's entirely possible. After all, this is professional wrestling. Anything can happen on any given night. That's why we tuned in when we were kids. That's why we tuned in when we were teenagers. That's why we continue to tune in as adults. Wrestling is all about the surprise. There always is one, there always will be one. That is a scary face. Oh, both of them going right at it, not even waiting.
Gage just comboing Jax with the knee. Moonsault landing it.
Gage very far ahead in the early goings of this matchup. He's just brutalizing Jax.
Jax playing possum though as Gage rolls out. Gage is playing very aggressive here.
But Jax with the massive clothesline as Gage gets back into the ring, telling him, you got a few good licks in, now it's my turn.
As now, Arch Whip.
Right into the ref.
Is now trying to just squeeze Gage's head.
And throwing him to the ground. Picking up, going into a Boston Crab, but the rope was right there. That was a good bit of officiating right there by our ref.
Jax up top, calling Gage up. What's Jax looking for? Winning achievement, I believe. As Gage now back on the offense here. Picking up Jax.
Just look at the strength of the Don. Now, Jax is not a small competitor by any means, but he picked him up like he was nothing.
And see, that's the grit that comes from being raised in Brooklyn.
Just the massive drop kick going halfway across the ring and landing it perfectly. Things are shaping up well in Gage's favor.
They are, as Gage calling Jax up. Kick to the gut, Gage.
With a stomp. Here's the count. 2,
3.
What?
Gage puts Jax away with cement shoes. Is that the referee?
That is the referee. What?
The referee's Jax telling the referee to stop attacking Gage. Did AJ pay him off?
He might. I can't see any world where.
There's AJ. His opponent has seismic. I can get AJ paid the referee to attack him right after Jax leaving the ring.
Jax wanting no part of this.
AJ giving Gage a taste of his own medicine. I'm assuming these two are fighting to a knockout now.
It has to be. AJ just grabbing the hair, putting in a choke. He's got that locked in.
Lock it. Is Gage gonna tap or is...
I don't think AJ will care if he did. I think AJ wants to go until someone rips him off of him.
Kick to the gut from Gage.
Gage has got I was going to say Gage had a little bit of fight left, but AJ is just brutalizing him. What's he going for here?
Trying to break the fingers.
I mean, not a terrible strategy by AJ. Maybe he's just trying to get it so Gage can't compete, can't get medically cleared.
I mean, Gage tried to do that literally last week, and AJ seems fine and healthy.
That is very true.
Slamming down Gage.
There is no let up with AJ right now. He's going for that crossface again, trying to lock it in.
Again, locking it in, trying to break the spirit of Gage. Are we going to see him tap here? No, instead AJ drops his hold. And now calling off Gage. Kick to the gut. AJ with a knockout to Gage, I think.
We need to get some people out here.
We need security and medical out there now.
I'm sorry, folks. That is not the style of excellence, the style of wrestling that we try to promote here. But like I said, wrestling is all about the surprises. Anything can happen on any given night. But it is very obvious that there is no good blood between these two. It is all bad blood. It is all hatred between these two. And like I said earlier on, all you gotta do is wait for your chance, and their chance is coming at seismic.
Yeah, folks, we are officially in the home stretch, the 29th. That's gonna be fun.
I am looking so forward to that PLE. I had a brief look at the match card. I am so excited for it.
As we shift our direction to our next match, we have the Demon and Lizeth versus Superfly Darren Sky.
That's just a fun name to say.
It is, really. With Darren Sky and Lizeth set to face off in an Inferno match at Seismic.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
And we've had our fair share of Inferno matches here. I mean, that's why Jacob is not saying that wants to do that. Well, he has like, we've seen Inferno matches change more.
And change people, they do. Sometimes it's for the better. Sometimes, either after winning or losing an Inferno match, you see competitors find a more dominant, a more calculating version of themselves. But then the same could be true about the inverse. Sometimes you see people completely lose the will to keep going on. They let the match define them. We're going to see which is true and for who.
Now coming out next, Superfly Darren Sky. This guy's constantly trying to hotbox the referee.
I mean, I remember when I was a young fella, I remember me and my friends, we got all up into all kinds of stuff. But hotboxing the locker room?
Always coming down to the ring in this here.
And just his overall demeanor, I've gotta ask. One, how old is he? And two, how old does he think he is?
Those are two great questions, however, I do not have an answer for either one.
I'm just gonna assume he's still mentally a child then.
Now Lizeth running.
And just driving that knee right into the chin.
Darren, though, back up on his feet.
Saying, you're not going to catch me off guard.
Try to go for a Hurricane Run and failed. Standing Spanish Fly into the pin.
But immediately kicked out.
And now Elizabeth going up top.
Going for the big frog splash.
Now, Darren grabbing Elizabeth.
Picking him up, hoisting him, and right onto that shin knee area. I mean, he came down riding a scooter, so I'm sure he's had more than enough like instances of the scooter hitting him in the shin, so he's probably toughened that shin up.
He probably has.
And Elizabeth just picking Darren up from a prone position. Oh, okay, I've got to say, why do they keep missing?
I'm starting to think maybe Darren's not the only one that's smoked a bit before the match.
It seems like it. Maybe they hotboxed a bit too much.
I mean,
but
and Darren do share a locker room, so
they do.
Maybe the smoke got you.
It probably did. Secondhand smoke is no joke, kids. Darren just dragging Elizabeth to the opposite rope. What's he have planned here?
Right to the gut of Elizabeth is that top rope.
Darren with a beautiful display of aerial acrobatics work. He did that from the middle rope. Most people can't even do that from the top.
As now, Darren off the top.
Again, going for that forearm, this time disconnecting, but Elizabeth countering immediately out of it.
As now, Elizabeth punch it. Super kick to Darren.
Just going straight to the floor for some reason.
Maybe Elizabeth overshot it a bit, you know?
I mean, we have been talking about maybe they both did a bit too much puff pass.
Yeah.
Going for that springboard cutter connecting. That's one, two, kick out.
Nope, only one count. What does Elizabeth have to do to get even a 2 count here, since Darren's been able to pull at least a 2 count. Elizabeth is still only pulling 1.
It really begs the question, which one of these competitors came more prepared? And Darren going for that amazing cutter.
Again, only 2 there, as Darren doesn't believe it. Elizabeth jumps up. Elizabeth.
Right to the face.
Is down. Elizabeth tried to punch Darren. Reversing Darren. Is now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the legal age of 21. Go to the Liquor Caddies. They're going shot for shot. Who's going to come out on top here?
Logan, I know we're not supposed to be doing this, but I would like to join in the shot for shot, so I brought a little something.
I'm not sure if Show would approve that. Well, I mean, hey, last week someone brought alcohol to the comedy table.
Hey, I'm a fill-in.
Fair.
Elizabeth queuing him up with that massive kick to the head.
Going to the pin. 1,
2, 3, and that's it.
Elizabeth celebrating. The referee leading. Looking at Darren. Just stomping down Darren.
Just stomping down.
To stop them.
Hey, the post-match might have devolved in 2 consecutive matches, but at least the ref didn't attack the winning competitor this time.
True. See, I don't think any of the 2 could pay them.
I don't think so either. I think they spend all their money on a certain thing.
Yeah. As we jump into our next focus, which is a promo from Toronto on his part about his Battle Royale match that he's in.
I am excited to see this. Dante Park
People,
has toured around the world. He's globally famous. And I'm just excited to hear this man speak.
the people Dante Park will be facing in the Battle Royale is Kiyanagi, Ricky Starr, Jay Cameron, and two mystery opponents, handpicked from Uprising.
Aren't those pretty much the people he faced off last week and lost to?
Yes. And see, I feel the only reason he lost is they all ganged up on him. They saw him. They took one look and said, "He's the big guy. We need to get rid of him first." And that's exactly what they did.
Well. There are big things on the horizon. And big things, well, they need big men. You see, I have a golden opportunity on my path to cement my legacy as the greatest competitor in Faultline, no, BCF history. By winning this battle royal at Seismic, I will prove why I should be at the top of the mountain, why the badass is number one. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Dante, you lost in your eliminator match. And you would be correct. I did lose the eliminator match against the same competitors I will be facing in the Battle Royal, plus 2 unknown superstars. But you see, this isn't an eliminator match. This is a Battle Royal. I need to be picked up and thrown over the top rope to lose. And I'm sorry, but my competitors have an uphill battle if they want to see my feet hit the floor. There are quite a few shortcomings and weaknesses in the game plans and just overall mindsets of the opponents that I will be facing, and I plan on exploiting each and every one of them. So let's talk about that. Up first, we got Jay Cameron. And I'm not gonna lie, he's an absolute beast inside that ring, and I'm not going to pretend like he won't be a challenge for me when it comes to pure raw strength. But Jay, you just aren't strong enough. Next, Ricky Starr, a competitor who has performed all over the world, making a name for himself both inside and outside of the ring, which ended up making him famous. But Ricky, you just aren't famous enough. And last, we have Kiyanagi. He's a zippy little bastard. What he lacks for in size, he makes up for in speed. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a challenge getting a hold of him. He likes to zoom around the ring, catching his opponents off guard. But Kiyanagi, you just aren't fast enough. And now let's talk about those 2 mystery opponents that I will be facing. Now, I'll be honest, I have no clue who will head down that ramp and into that ring come Seismic. So it's going to be hard to train and prepare for what's to come. There are so many unknown variables when it comes to these 2, but you just aren't unknown enough. There will be nothing, and I mean nothing, that stops me from ascending to greatness. When we get in the ring at Seismic, you will feel the full weight of my hometown, Brooklyn, bearing down on you. And you will finally understand that I don't break.
You feel that way?
Dante Park making a statement to
You feel
the
that
two
way?
Mr. competitors and the other competitors in the Battle Royale match.
It seems he's ready for whatever is to come. Yeah, he lost last week, but like he said, that was an elimination match. All he had to do was get pinned and everyone jumped him. I'm not sure if his opponents have the physical strength to toss him out of the ring or the wherewithal to do so without getting tossed out themselves by their other opponents.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be hard to do.
Whole squad know what I came to do. Hands up, let the facts talk. I was built for the spot, I don't back off.
And now we go over to our next match, which is Cynthia Rose versus Euphoria. At Seismic, we're gonna have Cynthia Rose versus Sarah Malik for the Pillar, nope, not Pillar of Power, for the Prestige Championship.
They can keep their opinions.
And I believe that's just under normal rules, right?
I turned down in the
One fall.
fuel. What they talk for bread?
That's gonna be an amazing match to watch. Everything is on the line, and you gotta love these championship matches. Everything is fun. Everything is brutal. It's just a fun night to watch.
Coming out first is none other than Cynthia Rose. Cynthia Rose last season is our first ever hybrid champion, as she held that very much for the entire season. She straight up held that from the entire season.
She's got.
And that just shows that once she's given,
She has got everything it takes to be a world-class champion. And I guarantee you, she's going to be fighting tooth and
now, coming out next is a member of the Warriors, none other than Euphoria, not coming out to anything tonight. Yeah, there's really no music playing. As coming out, representing the Warriors is Euphoria. She was our former Prestige champion last season.
she
But had it vacated due to circumstances, what we were told, and that's kind of as far as we were going to it. As shoving our cameraman down.
I don't understand why she does that.
And then pulling the camera towards her as her name tag finally shows up.
Finally, it took forever for that.
As that's Farrah Malik. That's our Prestige champion. That's Cynthia's opponent.
What is she doing out here?
As an opposition on the way, Euphoria already with the cutter from the top rope.
Already going for it.
That stomp right to Cynthia. Now,
Euphoria just manipulating the wrists.
of Cynthia. Foria right now is in full control. As I say that, whatever. Clothesline from Cynthia is now just punching.
Just going down. Demolishing Foria.
Tried to pick Foria up, but Foria reversing. And now both women are up. Clothesline taking forward.
And just tossing her out of the ring. What's she going for here?
Looking for right in front of Farah.
And she's just sitting there enjoying the match. But the thing is, with how things have been going tonight, I don't trust that she's just here to enjoy it. I don't trust that she just wanted a front row seat.
Jumping knee from Foria, already a 5 count. Cynthia kicks up, slides back into the ring. Foria taunting.
I wouldn't say that taunt was the wisest decision Foria could have made.
True. As now both women back in the ring. Foria kicks down Cynthia. Big boot. Now again, just stomping on Foria.
And hammering away.
Kick from Foria. Not even one time. Rebound kick as Cynthia with no cells. Big kick then. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like last time, if you are in the legal age and 21,
what's going on here?
The referee calling it for the end. Cynthia hyping up the crowd. Farah coming in.
I knew she wasn't out here without ill intentions.
The referee calling the match as Cynthia is the winner by DQ. Foria doesn't believe it. The referee's separating the two.
And once again,
any of this, and now
just jumping one of the competitors.
And I think like Gage and Ada, I think we should fight knockout.
There's, again, the only way you get them to stop is when one of them passes out or one of them gets ripped off the other.
Which is what we've seen so far, our security ain't doing jack shit.
What is up with our security, man? Honestly, after the last 2 matches, you would think they'd be right next to us, but they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's weird. As Cynthia with a baseball bat, but not being able to use it, as the referee grabbing that baseball bat. Double foot stomp. And now Cynthia pulling Farah off and kicks to the gut. As now
planning. I think Cynthia's not done.
Yeah, calling another knee to the face.
Cynthia's just wearing her down, telling her that you're not going to get in this ring and jump me.
I mean, with Seismic literally being 3 days away, or 2, depending on how people put it, 2 or 3 days away, I don't think
She is not just taunting her.
Ooh. Cynthia with the stink face.
I know some of our male audience would wish that was them.
Johnny Umbridge, Luke Mercer.
Probably half the male locker room.
Probably.
And Cynthia going for another rose plant. But she is not done. Okay, well now she is.
Rose Plant and then a moonsault knocking out Farah. This has just been a night of chaos with people jumping left and right.
This is crazy. Can we have one match that's fought in one clean? Just one? Is that too much to ask for in this day and age?
Well, it may be, because we're on to our main event. If there's interjection in this, well then that means everything tonight had an interjection except for the promo, because that's not really much.
Yeah.
But we have Amelia Cameron, the daughter of Jay Cameron, who is one of Dante Park's opponents. She is fighting Zara De La Rosa, or like me and Johnny like to call it, the Streaker.
And why exactly do you like to call her that?
Well, when she first debuted, she just jumped the barricade mid-match and during a match and took a chair to someone. And let's just say what she was wearing.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. And then she fought in the main event that night in the triple threat with Amelia Cameron, Nyla Vex, and herself. And straight up, she had pretty much nothing on.
Okay, then more fan service for the male audience.
Coming out first, trust me, you'll see. But coming out first is Amelia Cameron, who last week, me and Johnny had a full thing of it being, if she's the daughter of Jay Cameron, Jay Cameron is the dog. Is she the pup?
She might be the pup.
Is she the Phoenix, like her knee pad? Is she the Legacy, like her theme says? Like, we had this whole in-depth thing of what is she exactly? Is she the Vision?
Honestly, with all of the imagery going on, I have no idea.
Me and Johnny had no idea either.
Seems like a common tread with you two sometimes.
It really is, but hey, we manage it. As haunting. So this is under tables match rules, I believe, because I just saw the table there in the background, where it's pretty much first to put their opponent through a table wins.
This is going to be a brutal match.
I mean, we've seen brutal table matches before. Zacko and Sammy Pride literally last week on Uprising, where it got brutal. But coming out next, we like to call her the Streaker, but you know her as Zara De La Rosa.
She seems to be wearing a whole lot of clothes.
Oh, just wait. Just wait. As get ready for the bang.
Watch the door swing wide. Feel the heat rise up. One look, one smile.
Just making her way down to the ring, soaking in all of this admiration or disgust, depends on who you talk to.
Really does. As just taunting the crowd there. You'll see now why we call her the Streaker. Raise this camera flip. See?
I now see what you mean.
I don't know how this was allowed. I don't know what kind of string she's pulling in Shaw's office to get this allowed.
I mean... Again
Missing
with
the
the
moonsault
people
there.
missing.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are over the age of 21, go to the liquor cabinet. There you go, shot. 4 shot.
Hey, Logan, guess what?
What?
I've got another one.
Did you have like a stash down there underneath the overside of the desk?
Yes, yes, I do. It is partially covered by my pants.
As you're just like Johnny. He keeps his Dr. Peppers under there, though. He doesn't drink.
Mine's more fun. Don't get me wrong, Johnny. I do love me a good cold crisp Dr. Pepper. But when I got to deal with Logan, I want something a bit stronger.
As playing possum is Zara.
Just look at this strength.
Suplex.
Just stepping on the neck.
As now, what's Zara looking to do here?
Zara, make up your mind. Oh, she did. She got a chair. And it immediately became useless.
I mean, did it really though when she continues her offense?
That is
Ow.
true.
Missing the chair swing.
Missing it again.
Again.
See, normally it's jumping moves they miss, not just hitting them with a chair.
Oh God, just talking
Oh.
that chair right at.
Right at her face.
As now, Amelia grabbing the table. Zara though,
With the
Double
stomp.
now Zara finishing what Amelia set up at the table, hitting her with it. Now,
Throwing her right into the
landing Zara.
table.
The Zara breaks free.
Now it's Amelia's turn.
Is now placing her on the table. Zara on top.
This could do it.
Nope.
Deciding against it.
No, hitting Amelia. Hitting her again.
I really want to know what her strategy is right now, because she could have ended the match right there.
See, I've seen stuff where the opponents that have the easiest thing choose to play. They choose to try their luck, try to get more damage in, make their opponent feel.
And like I can
Worse.
get that, I can appreciate that, but then stuff like this happens.
Now, kick right from Amelia.
All she had to do was jump off that top rope. And did you see how long it took Amelia to get off of that table? She could have won.
Yeah.
She very easily could have won, but
That was at
why is there fire?
Lighting the table on fire. No, the better question is, where did she get the match? She has fishnet socks and nowhere else to put it, really. That's the real question.
Right through the table.
As the streaker wins.
Would you say the streaker has a streak when it comes to burning tables?
Oh my God.
Boots on the floor, hear me come through.
Clever wordplay.
Why, thank you.
Silk in the dust and the stairman.
Celebrating her win.
Just getting right up in there, that cameraman. We might need to have a talk with him.
We might need to have a talk with the cameraman. We might need to talk out with Shaw. Still, I don't know how she's able to wear that. But, folks, thank you for watching BCF Faultline. I have been Logan Reed, the voice of chaos. This has been Tyler Moore. Let's see here. If you want to get backstage with all the action, check the Discord, link in the description. Seismic coming up literally this week, the 29th, and then we have the pay-per-view right the day after, the 30th, Double Down in Vegas. And it's just a big... Anyway, go check out our friends. Go check out ZCW, Zacho. He does stuff every day almost. Go check out EMP and Star-Lord. Go check out Epic Wrestling, Tuesday Night Tempest, Friday Night Thrash. For EMP, Wednesday Night Spark, Thursday Night Livewire. On the 30th, they're also doing their own pay-per-view called System Failure. I'm Logan Reed. Any final statements? Tyler?
It has been so fun watching these matches. Granted, pretty much all of them devolved into chaos, but I had such a great time. That is BCF for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the night, because I sure did. I will see y'all in the next one.